Have you ever felt truly small in the face of nature? Or imagined a place where endless grasslands stretch to the horizon, echoing with a majestic symphony of life? The migration of more than 5 million living beings. No maps, no leaders, only ancient instincts and timeless memories guiding their way across raging rivers, over parched earth, and through the shadows where predators lie in wait. Join us as we follow the path of the greatest migrations on Earth.
Join us as we follow the path of the greatest migrations on Earth.
They are the pathfinders of life. Grant's zebras, their black and white stripes not just for camouflage, but a living map guiding the way through the sea of grass. As the first rains fall over Ngorongoro, they can smell the damp earth carried on the wind. It's the signal. No words, no plans, only instinct. And in perfect unison, thousands of zebras begin to move. They are the pioneers leading herds of blue wildebeest and gazelles north toward the Serengeti, where new grass is sprouting in the wake of the rain. Zebras don't just graze on tall grass, they pave the way for others trampling down the old stalks so the wildebeest can reach the tender shoots beneath. Across a journey of more than 1,000 kilometers, they will cross raging rivers, face Mara's lurking crocodiles, and endure predators waiting in the shadows. But there is no turning back. Behind them lies drought. Ahead, hope. And as if following an unwritten law of nature, once the paths are clear, the blue wildebeest begin their march, extending the endless river of life across the savannah. And then they appear the blue wildebeest, the very soul of the Great Migration. Over 1.5 million strong, they surge across the plains like a river of life, flowing endlessly over the horizon. They move without rest, day and night, guided only by the rhythm of the rains. Their journey begins in the southern Serengeti, crossing Grumeti, fording the Mara River, then circling back again, tracing the eternal loop of life. Born on open grasslands, each calf must stand within minutes, for those who cannot will soon fall prey to lions, hyenas, or cheetahs. Each year, only 1/3 of the newborns survive to complete the cycle and return home. It is the harsh law of evolution, only the strongest endure. Their thundering hooves roll like distant thunder dust, rising in clouds from the cracked, sun-baked earth. In the Mara River Nile, crocodiles lie in wait, hundreds surging from the depths, in ambush, creating heart-stopping moments of life and death. This is more than a migration. It is instinct in motion, where life and death merge into one. And as the dust settles after the chaos at the Mara far to the south, a different rhythm of life begins to rise, slow, steady, and rich. Far to the south, herds of African elephants move in silence. They do not merely travel, they remember, lead, and pass down. Through the great corridors of Kaza and Kruger Limpopo, the matriarchs, the oldest and wisest females, guide their families across the borders of 5 nations: Botswana, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and Angola. Their instinct is more than survival, it is ancestral memory carried through generations. They remember every watering hole, every hidden spring, every place of safety written deep within the land. Each step they take is a page in nature's living history. And when the sun burns hot and the rivers dry, their trunks dig deep into the cracked earth, bringing forth water and creating temporary oases for all life around them. Elephants do not follow the rain, they lead it. Such is the power of memory and unity. At every stop along the journey, there is always a pair of eyes watching. In the tall golden grass, the lion, the king, lifts his head. the Great Migration carries more than life. It carries a feast for the predators. The prides follow the trails of wildebeest and zebra, choosing the weak, the old, or the careless. Each strike is a gamble between life and death, each failure a step closer to hunger. But behind those fierce eyes lies patience and strategy. The lionesses hunt while the males guard their realm. And as darkness falls across the plains, their roars echo through the night, a declaration of undisputed power over the savannah. But not all hunters rule by strength. Some conquer through silence. If the lion is a symbol of power, then the leopard is the embodiment of grace and solitude. It doesn't move with the herd, it moves with silence. Amid the Great Migration, the leopard doesn't follow the masses. It waits for opportunity, a lost calf, a moment of distraction. Hidden high in the branches of an acacia tree, it needs only a single leap, a precise bite to the neck, and the hunt is over. By day, it drags its kill into the trees, safe from thieves. By night, it vanishes, no trace, no sound. The leopard wears no crown, for it rules through silence, a true master of intellect, skill, and patience. As the sun rises and the warm winds sweep across the plains, it signals the start of the cheetah's race. Reaching speeds of over 70 miles per hour, 110 km/h, they are the fastest creatures on Earth, but also among the most vulnerable once the chase is done. The cheetah has only 20 golden seconds to bring down its prey, most often the swift and watchful Thompson's gazelle. It doesn't rely on brute strength, but on absolute precision, a sudden burst of speed, lightning-quick turns, and a final tail whip that sends the prey tumbling. Yet when the dust settles, its hard-won meal may be stolen by hyenas, lions, or even scavenging birds. On the savannah, speed alone is never enough. Survival demands timing and luck. Far to the north, between Lake Natron and Bogoria, the lesser flamingos arrive with the season of birth. They seek no grass, no prey, only spirulina algae, the sole source of life in water so alkaline they can reach temperatures of 140 degrees centered 60 degrees. Millions of rose-colored wings bloom across the lake, a living sea of pink drifting upon the surface. They breed where no predator dares to follow, for the caustic waters can burn the flesh of any creature that enters uninvited. When the dry season comes and the lakes begin to fade, the flamingos take flight once more, leaving behind a crust of glittering white salt, searching for new waters, bluer, cooler alive. The lesser flamingo stands as a testament to nature's fragile grace and its unyielding will to endure. Not all travelers of these skies are native to Africa. The white stork, journeying more than 10,000 kilometers from Europe, flies across Turkey and Egypt, following the ancient path of the Rift Valley to reach East Africa. Their voyage spans months, crossing the Mediterranean Sea, the vast Sahara Desert, and finally descending upon the lands where life bursts forth along the Mara River. They migrate not only in search of food, but guided by an ancient rhythm of life, a call to warmth, a call to survival. Across the heavens, hundreds of white wings form great waves of migration, like messages of greeting to the untamed heart of Africa. And when all others have gone beneath the fading skies of the season, a solitary silhouette appears, the steppe eagle. It arrives late, yet always with purpose. It does not chase the herds, but follows the weak, the fallen, and the faint scent of blood left behind. With eyes sharp as blades and wings wide as the horizon, it circles high above, then dives like an arrow, striking with precision in the single instant a victim lets down its guard. The eagle does not simply hunt it, travels, watches, and waits. A symbol of wisdom, patience, and the purest form of survival instinct. As the rains fade away, the grasslands grow dry once more, and the Mara River shrinks to a ribbon of cracked
No matter
mud.
who you are, keep
But the
moving
migration
forward, for
never
sometimes
truly ends
The
it.
journey itself
Only
is the true
pauses
destination.
preparing for the next great cycle. The great survival journey, the unprecedented migrations of the wild savannah, is a reminder. No matter
The
who you
great
are, keep
survival
moving
journey
forward for.
told
Sometimes
the
the journey itself
unprecedented
is the true
migrations of the
destination.
wild savannah.
Thank you for watching.